of Job, chapter 39. Say if thou knowest the time of the bringing forth of the wild goats of the rock, and if thou hast marked the calving of the hinds, and if thou hast numbered the full months of their being with young, and if thou hast relieved their pangs, and hast reared their young without fear, and wilt thou loosen their pangs? Their young will break forth, they will be multiplied with offspring. Their young will go forth, and will not return to them. And who is he that sent forth the wild ass free, and who loosed his bands? Whereas I made his habitation the wilderness, and the salt land his coverts. He laughs to scorn the multitude of the city, and hears not the chiding of the tax gatherer. He will survey the mountains as his pasture, and he seeks after every green thing. And will the unicorn be willing to serve thee, or to lie down at thy manger? And wilt thou bind his yoke with thongs, or will he plough furrows for thee in the plain? And dost thou trust him, because his strength is great? And wilt thou commit thy works to him? And wilt thou believe that he will return to thee thy seed, and bring it in to thy threshing floor? The peacock has a beautiful wing. If the stork and the ostrich conceive, it is worthy of notice. For the ostrich will leave her eggs in the ground, and warm them on the dust, and has forgotten that the foot will scatter them, and the wild beasts of the field trample them. She has hardened herself against her young ones, as though she bereaved not herself. She labors in vain without fear. For God has withholden wisdom from her, and not given her a portion in understanding. In her season she will lift herself on high. She will scorn the horse and his rider. Hast thou invested the horse with strength, and clothed his neck with terror? And hast thou clad him in perfect armor, and made his breast glorious with courage? He paws exulting in the plain, and goes forth in strength into the plain. He laughs to scorn a king as he meets him, and will by no means turn back from the sword. The bow and sword resound against him, and his rage will swallow up the ground. And he will not believe until the trumpet sounds. And when the trumpet sounds, he says, Aha! And far off he smells the war with prancing and neighing. And does the hawk remain steady by thy wisdom, having spread out her wings unmoved, looking toward the region of the south? And does the eagle rise at thy command, and the vulture remain sitting over his nest, on a crag of a rock, and in a secret place? Thence he seeks food, his eyes observe from afar. And his young ones roll themselves in blood, and wherever the carcasses may be, immediately they are found.